Hey, this is Mike. We got this really nice red Charger RT in. It's got a lot of features. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. It's got the projector headlights, fog lights. It's got awesome shiny wheels here. Now, this car has the 5.7 liter Hemi engine. And here's the key right here. It has remote start, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. Now it does have the it's got a backup camera. You see the little lens right here, and it also has backup sensors, parking sensors here. That way it helps you back up. Pretty cool looking exhaust tips too. It's got a little bit of a shade there on the back glass. Let's see what's inside the trunk. It's got the Beats sound system in it. There's a subwoofer. Pretty good sized trunk. See, I'm able to open up the trunk with the key. Now it does have the proximity sensor to where I can just walk up. I'd rather put the key in my pocket and I can just walk up with a hand, it'll unlock. So I don't actually have to have the key to operate the vehicle. I just have to have it in my pocket or on my person somewhere. Now here's the inside of the front door. Actually, let me start in the back. Here's the inside of the back door. And you got some stitching right here. You got some pockets there. And it's a nice deep dark black color. You have the perforated leather seats here in the back. Now this seat is all the way back, so you can see you're a little bit limited on legroom, but the seat is, I mean, you got to be like 7 feet tall basically to sit like that. So just to give you an idea of what the legroom looks like. This comes down here. You got your cup holders there, and also you got a little bit of storage pocket there. Now these back seats are heated, so there's the buttons there for the heated back seats. There's the vents, and there's your power supply. Now let's go back up to the front door. You see it's got the speaker there. There's your pockets at the bottom. There's where you open up your fuel cap. I'm going to open that up. Show you that is a capless design. This is like a rubber seal around it. Alrighty, and here's your presets on your power seat. And you've got power adjustments on the seat as well as lumbar support. Here's your window, door lock controls, and side mirror controls here. It does have automatic headlights. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in. So like I said, the seat's all the way back, so I'm like way back here. Can barely touch the steering wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and move up a little bit. Alright, since I used the remote start, I still have to push this button to go ahead and get everything to turn on. And it does have the paddle shifters. Pretty nice looking vehicle. So I'm going to turn the volume down on the radio. Alright, we'll start with the steering wheel. Steering wheel has a lot of buttons here on the front. It also has buttons on the back. Right here is your cruise control buttons right here. They're pretty much self-explanatory. You can turn them on and off. You can set your cruise, stuff like that. Over here we've got your menu control buttons for that little menu. Before I go to that though, I just want to show you, it does have paddle shifters to where I can shift gears when it's in sport mode, and that way I can, it kind of replicates a manual transmission. And then back here, I don't know if it is picking it up, but back on the back of the steering wheel right here is a volume button, so I can turn the volume up and down on the radio, and I can also change stations on this side. That way you've got some options there as far as, you know, changing stuff on your radio while you got your hands still on the steering wheel. Alrighty, so back here to your menu buttons here, I'm going to go ahead and push back and get out of that particular option, and I'm going to go scroll down. You can see tire pressure. I can see what the tire pressure is per tire. Vehicle info. I can see different information about the vehicle, temperatures, pressures, engine hours, stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to go back up here. It has different trips. You can see what the fuel economy is. And vehicle speed, it just gives you a digital readout of the speed while you're driving. And you also have a digital compass up here where it says S, so that means I'm facing south. Digital temperature there on the top right. You get an idea of what the gauges look like. And the steering wheel is a nice, comfortable leather feel. It's got a nice thickness to it, and it's a leather wrapped, smooth, comfortable, soft to the touch steering wheel. The dashboard has got like a texture to it. Let's see if you can see that. And that way it kind of gives you a non-reflective surface, because like I said, the sun is shining on the dashboard, and it might, if it was shiny, it might reflect off and kind of blind you while you're trying to drive. So that kind of makes it look cool, but it also has a function there. Alright, so here's your Uconnect system. This one is the 8.4 AN, I believe, because it does have navigation. And so we're on radio now. It does have satellite radio, AM, FM. It also has a CD player down here, as well as a SD card input there. You can also play songs like off of a Bluetooth phone and things like that. Here's your this is your controls for your somewhat of a climate control, like say your ventilated seats, heated seats here in the front. You got a heated steering wheel as well. You can also turn on sport mode. If you want to get aggressive with your driving, you can turn it on there. Let's go into climate. These are some climate settings. It does have a dual zone climate. You can also adjust those settings down here, some of them, but you also have them there on the screen. Here's your navigation. There's tons of stuff here. You can make it go to a particular address or place. You can also just view the map, and there's a lot of features there. You can also pair your phone, and once it's paired, it will have a phone. Your phone book off of your phone will be on there and stuff like that. But over here, you have some voice commands that you can call certain people. You can do a lot of stuff with the voice commands. You can also, you can make a call or receive a call with this button here on the steering wheel once it's paired, and it only takes just like a minute to pair it. You have a Sirius satellite travel link, which there's a lot of options there, and then your settings. Alright, so there's a ton of stuff in here. I can make a whole video on the Uconnect system, and I probably will, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like. And you do have your clock up here, your digital temperature up there, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and move on down here. We've discussed this is your volume for your radio. You can tune your station here as well. You can do that on your steering wheel and stuff like that too. You've got your different settings here for your climate control. Down here is a power supply, a little bit of pocket there. There's your shifter. Here's a little pocket. Now, in addition, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in reverse. You can see where the backup camera comes on. Now, one of the features, you hear it beeping. This is park assist. It's because I'm fairly close to a vehicle right behind me, so it's letting me know. So that way I won't accidentally bump into it. Down here we've got some cup holders, and they do have some ambient lighting around here. They're illuminated, and that way you can find them in the dark. This lifts up. This is like an armrest here. It lifts up, and you've got like this padded change tray, I guess. And that way you can put change in and dump it. And it also has your USB input, auxiliary input, and a power supply there on the bottom for adding more stuff to your radio. Like say you can hook up an iPod or play music off of a USB drive, stuff like that. Here is your glove compartment. Now it is compartmentalized. You can see some parts there on the top as well as the bottom, and the bottom is padded with like a felt material. Up here we have an auto dim rear view mirror. You've got a place to put your sunglasses right here. You got some floodlight, spotlight options for your driver and passenger. Here's your controls for your garage doors right there. There's your visor. It's got a mirror with some lights. Same thing on that side. And this pulls out to kind of fill in some gaps. Alrighty. Go ahead and give you a view. See what the back seats look like. And out the back glass. So yeah, if you're interested in this vehicle, let me know. My phone number and email address will be in the description. And so yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks.